Hello, thank you for tuning in to this section of reads. These readings should be on the YouTube channel James 13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The information like the cards and dice that's going to be linked below, or like the information will be below, I should say. If you're interested in a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the one you selected. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Sagittarius? The world, the sun, the moon, the King of Cups, the King of Swords. There's a lot. The Chariot, like, you're not doing halfway on this one, that's for sure. Not that you really do. Well, I don't know what's going on here. We have to get the Death card too. You got a lot of Major Arcana coming in. Is there anything here like we're seeing is not good? I don't think there's really anything here that's not good. Not that we're complaining about that. Why would we complain about that, right? Happiness. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Something has been moving very slowly. Slowly. You've been trying to make really patient decisions with this, and you have not liked it. But that's about to go your way, because we're coming to the completion of whatever this is. We're heading right towards it. Okay. We'll take it, right? Why not? Is there anything else with the past I have to acknowledge before we move forward? The King of Fire reversed, and the Moon... I actually do have the Moon card down here too. Like this, which is telling me there's been some mystery, some truth. You've been dealing with somebody who's not... They haven't been doing as much as they should have been doing. There's been some trickery there, but I feel like it's moving on. I do feel like this situation worked out to your benefit, but I would also add, if there's a main person involved with this situation that you've been waiting for and it's been moving very slowly, this time it worked in your favor. If you get back into a situation with this person again, maybe not. Take it with a grain of salt. But maybe not. Something, that King of Fire reversed, I'm like, something wasn't going right. Somebody wasn't doing what they were supposed to. But it has come forward. And it's like there's a mystery here about how everything all of a sudden snapped into focus and finally went the way it should have. You're getting what you want out of the situation. Maybe it's better to let the situation complete. If there is a person here that emulates that King of Fire reversed, where it's like when they show up, if they want to do it, everything goes great. It gets done, it gets done, it gets done. If they don't want to do it, though, they don't know you. They're doing everything but what they're supposed to be doing. That's the reverse energy of that. Be careful with that. Because I'm getting, it is working out. It's going where you need it to go. You're getting what you want, but they're saying, I feel like that's the first thing they're hitting. Like, yeah, this one did. Just because this worked out doesn't mean you're going to get the same luck in the future. Be careful. Be careful. Because there's a mystery, kind of like, why did this take so long? Why did this go like this? Why did we do that? Why did this person not do this? There's a lot of mystery. They're like, be careful. It worked out this time. Don't take it for granted like it'll work out again. Because there's like, again, the whole mystery is like, there's a reason it's a mystery. And maybe some mysteries are better left unsolved. Especially if you don't have to be a part of it from here forward. There's another energy that could come in. Somebody might have the truth for you. I don't know why I'm cringing at this, but okay. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know about this. Whatever this situation is, it's a little bit something. Where are the loyalties is the question. It's the Chariot card coming in with the truth. It may flat out be telling you the truth. Yet this energy is still connected with that King of Swords reversed is what I'm getting. So it's kind of like this energy telling you the truth, but still sticking with that energy. It's kind of like, wait a minute, you're talking crap about this person, yet you still hang out with them. You know, I would take that into account. I don't think there needs to be a conversation about it. I would just think about it. That's all I'm saying. I would just be careful with that. This, whatever this is, it works out in your favor, right? And we can let it be. Other possibilities are coming your way, right? There's other choices for you going forward. You do have other choices. I feel like Sag usually knows that, but there's a nervous energy here. What can I believe? What can I not believe? You're going into a period where there's a question being asked. What do you need? There's another phase coming forward. You could keep working in that direction and create a new phase. I would be very careful about using the same connection you had before. Like, if you have to, that's one thing. They're saying if you have to use that same connection, do you have to choose to move forward right now? Or do you have other options? Because I get that you have other options. There's a lot of conversations going back and forth at this point that I feel like maybe this isn't the best time to continue forward. There's an idea that it's kind of like, maybe this is the time to like focus your energy somewhere else for a while. So if this is a work situation and you've been working on this project and it was getting a little dicey for a while, but you finally got the credit and maybe the monetary gain that you were looking for, realize that it did go your way this time, but maybe before you get into another project with the same group of people, maybe choose something else. Maybe go a different direction. Let them work with somebody else for a while. It's an idea. I don't know. I also see, like, if this is a friend group situation where it got a little weird for a while and then it seemed to get back into focus, maybe just take a break from this friend group, go into a different direction, hang out with different people for a little while. Whatever this may be. It's time to create something completely fresh, is what I'm getting. And it's like, I don't know, I keep getting like, for example, if maybe you're a very career-oriented person, maybe pull back on all the career stuff just for a little while and make this next season about family, or make this next season about friends that are not connected with work, or make this next season about your own self-improvement, or make this next season about you doing a project that you find very happy, that brings you a lot of happiness, work on your home or whatever you want to do. I feel like what they're saying is manifest in a different direction for a little while. You don't have to do anything. It's just a suggestion, just a possibility. But I'm getting like whatever's going on in this direction, whatever it was that didn't really look right for a little while and then finally snapped into focus, there's something there. Somebody may be telling you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. Take that into account and just focus on something else for a while. You are sad, you're going to keep moving. Just take your focus, instead of keep going this direction, pull back, go over here for a while. Give it some time, because I feel like if you're able to do that, the connection will leave. Whatever the point of contention, especially if it's a person, they will move on without you. They will move on without you and you will lose that connection. But I get, if that happens, it probably really wasn't a good connection. That might serve you. There's a lot of healing in this situation. There's other things coming forward in their appropriate time, but the Death card comes in the sense of like, you might be able to get rid of a problem before it actually becomes your problem. Again, in the past, I get something wasn't working right, something wasn't going correctly, then it snaps into focus, and then I feel like it wants you to do more. I don't feel like that's a good idea. You do what you got to do. Take it with a grain of salt. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. if you put the pause on it and you go do something else for a while, I feel like they're going to abandon you, and that might be the best situation for you. This is not the only option you have in life. Let's remember that. Am I missing anything? That kind of like, I'm surprised how fast that went. That went fast. Yeah. If you don't pause, that's the Seven of Swords came in upside down on the dice. So this is saying if you don't pause it, you got judgment coming in against you. You don't have to go that direction. If this whole reading is hitting and if this played out this way and you got somebody who still hangs out with this person or whatever the situation is and they're telling you crap about them, and you're like, yeah, but why do you still work with them? Why do you still hang out with them? Why are you still this with them? Why are you still that with them? You're saying they're this person, but then you're still cool with them because you're still doing stuff with them. Because I feel like that's going to raise some question marks. Like, is that real, or you're just disgruntled, or you're unhappy with them? It's real. According to this, it is real. This is not going to like keep you from getting other things in life. You'll get other things. You have other opportunities, but those other opportunities maybe need a minute to show up. And when this other energy moves on without you and kind of leaves you in the dust, it's actually a gift. I don't think it's going to hold you back. So it's almost like the reading is good in my opinion, in the sense of like, I don't see like bad things happening. I do see like going forward, they're like, be careful, look a little closer before you feel like you have to be involved in the next phase. All they're saying is consider a pause and just take your energy a different direction. The situation can solve itself, and you don't have to be behind, you don't have to, get into a negative situation over it. This does not have to go bad for you. And all it takes is that pause, which is basically not you just sitting in a chair going, I guess I'll just wait. It's not like that. It's like, instead of going this direction, I'm going to just do something else for a while. That's on pause. I'm not on pause. I'm doing something else. If I said it right, I don't think it'll be that difficult. It's just you making the conscious choice to do so. If you find appropriate, readings are for entertainment purposes only. It's a general read, blah, blah, blah. What else do you want to throw in there? Okay. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.